Shalom and good morning. This is like a twofold message that was given to me this morning. I was in the spirit, I was dreaming, I was in a state of conscious and unconscious, just based on what I'm saying. I was in a state of being asleep and partially awake. And this is the word that the Father has given to me that that He showed me last night. Actually, forgive me, y'all. He showed me in the wee hours of the morning. But I didn't go to bed until after 3 something this morning. And it was a two-part message that he gave unto me. And if it's my Father will, I would share that first message. But this second message is very important for you to hear. So let us begin. First, I want a bit of shalom to the bride of the Messiah. Shalom, my brother. I want to bid a shalom to the 144,000, a shalom to the nation of Israel, and I bid a shalom to all the tribes / nations of the earth, because this is a message that all need to hear, for this is the season. Okay? And after you read this word that I'm going to share it to you, you're going to see it's lining up. All right, let us begin. I'm reading out of the King James 16:11. We are in the Most High 6th month, known as Elul. And if I count the day correctly, I got the 11th day. If it's not correct, then I would put the correct date in the title. But it's funny how it is the 11th day. We are in the daylight phase of the 11th day. Okay? On the heathen's day, it is Sunday, it is daylight, and their calendar day, let me look at their calendar day. I believe it is August, let me see, August 30th, I believe, if I got this correct. For some reason, my phone won't let me. Here it go. Yeah, it's August the 30th. Okay, so it's very important for us to keep up with time with the Most High calendar. Again, we are in the 6th month. This 6th month represents the fall of the destruction of YAHUAH. We know the number 6 represents the fall of our father Adam, where basically the fall of Adam, but they are called Adam, male and female. Like I said, he speaks volume in numbers. He speaks volumes in biblical history events, because we know that the past relates to the present, and also will give us understanding of the future of what is yet to come. Okay, now let us begin. I'm in the 1611 version, and this is Psalms chapter 53. David describeth the corruption of a natural man. He convinceth the wicked by the light of their own conscience. He glorieth in the salvation of God. He glorieth in the salvation of YAHUAH. To the chief musician upon Mathew, Mathew, a song of David. Verse 1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that do good. YAHUAH looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek him, that did seek God. I want to read that verse again, because you want to highlight this. YAHUAH looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek him. Every one of them is gone back. They are all together become filthy. There is none that do good, no, not one. Verse 4. Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge? Have the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread. They have not called upon YAHUAH. They have not called upon God. Do y'all hear this? Verse 5. There were they in great fear, where no fear was. For God has scattered the bones of him that encampeth against thee. Thou hast put them to shame, because God has despised them. Do you hear what's going to happen to the workers of iniquity? I got to read this verse again. There were they in great fear, where no fear was. See, in the beginning, they didn't have any fear. But all of a sudden, as these things happen unto them, they're going to be in great fear. And the reason why they're in great fear, for God has scattered the bones of him that encampeth against the children of the light. Okay. Thou hast put them to shame, because God has despised them. And we know the word despise means to hate them. He hate the workers of iniquity. So what he's going to do unto them is going to put great fear in them now. Okay. Verse 6. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion. Do y'all hear that? Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion. You need to meditate on that. Who is that salvation of Israel that will come out of Zion? Father's reminded me to tell you to read Isaiah chapter 16. And I'm trying to think, it's another chapter that relates to that. But Isaiah chapter 16. Here's that one that would be the ensign on the Mount Zion. Isaiah 11. It's another one. And if it comes to my mind, I will post it in the video description box. Okay? Sorry about that. I got to hurry finish this video because I'm already running late. Okay. But I want you to meditate that. Even the gospel tells you who is the salvation of God. Who is the salvation of Israel. Okay? And he's going to come out of Zion. When YAHUAH bringeth back the captivity of his people. Now, that verse you want to highlight. You want to highlight this whole verse because it's happening now. He's setting the stage up to bring back the captivity of his people. And he goes on to say, Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad. So our forefather, do you hear me, Israelites? When this time come to its fullness, our forefather Jacob shall rejoice, and we, Israel, shall be glad. This is the season we are in now. Take this time to read this chapter and to meditate on it. This is the word that he gave me this morning to speak unto you for the season we are in. Read 2 Ezra chapter 6. For the affliction of Zion has been fulfilled. The 400 years has been completed. We are now entering into Jubilee. Shalom.